Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to show you the Outdoor Master Pop-Up Beach Tent XL, and it's a nice condensed package. Travels really easy with you. You can see this is the size of the package. It's super lightweight, and we're going to show you how it sets up, and we're also going to show you how easy it is to do it with one person. So let's get started. So the contents of this, really you have four. Obviously you have this package here too, and show you how quickly and easily it is to set up. It has kind of like these pop-out spring-loaded things here. So that's what helps make it super easy to set up, is just the pop-up spring-loaded things. And then it has these additional legs to make it, obviously, to expand it out. And the nice thing is the side mesh of this, we have sand on the outside of it a little bit, which even showcases how it doesn't let sand blow through it. So that's really kind of a nice feature. If you have a stronger day, stronger wind, there is some other things that you can use, you know, if you want to help hold it down, things like that. They have more string to secure it, so you can strap it further away from the tent if you want to. There's a couple additional stakes as well. So all of it comes in these nice little packages. So here you got that. But generally, when we were at the beach, as you can see from our beach, we just kind of staked it in the four corners, and then and that was really it. So this is the Outdoor Master Pop-Up Tent XL. It's a great beach tent. It reflects sun, keeps it a lot cooler, especially if you have kids and things like that where we want to get them out of the sun. It's a nice, very nice, but it's a nice thing to have for a park, for the beach, for the pool, anywhere you need a little extra shade and you have kids with you. Fits up to 4 people.
Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing a really cool product that I found out in the wild. It's the Neso tent. We went down to the beach for the first half of the week we were there. These canopies, they were down there, a couple of them, 2 separate sizes, so that was cool. I got to review on the beach the product, and it wasn't even my product at the time, but I filmed it, kind of did an assessment of what I thought it could do, and it held up great. And so I just contacted the company, and I was like, I'm sitting on my balcony right now looking at your product, and I am very impressed. And they don't give out review units, so I had to buy it, and here we are today. I've got the Grande, I think that is, the 9x9. Everything will be down in the YouTube description, but as far as the 2 sizes, what the 2 sizes are and the links to them. But overly impressed. When normally at the beach, you know, you got to go down there early in the morning. There's no trace, leave no trace behind, because most of the time they clean the beaches and stuff, so they want everything off. And you see these people struggling with these canopies. It takes 2 or 3 people to get them back together and into a bag, plus dragging it out to the beach. Right now I have on the entire canopy, and this is the large canopy. It's 6.5 pounds, so I can easily go trotting myself down at 5 in the morning, throw this thing out, and my spot's marked. And then when we get out there, I don't have to worry about the wind, because I'm not going to set it up yet. I'm going to fill up the 4 bags of sand outstretched, and I'll go through the whole process here in a little bit. I've really reviewed it hard at home since I got back, but seeing it in action there was the testament to me. But anyway, you can get out there, lay it out flat, and then whenever you come down, decide to come down after breakfast with the whole family or whatever, you just throw these poles up and you're good to go. Plastic stakes in here, a bag that I had from another tent. And here they are, just a small plastic set. I'm sure these are pretty cheap online. The first half of the week was extremely stormy and windy, very windy. There was umbrellas blowing all over the place. I had to help a lady get one of the umbrellas, and it actually bent her pole at the base, so that's how hard the wind was blowing. And these Neso tents did extremely well in that wind. And what you do is you just lay it out flat, and you fill up the bags with sand. And you can even dig a small hole and put them in there. So you may want to, in that pouch, you may want to include a small fold-out shovel or something like that, a plastic one, and stick in there so it doesn't add too much weight to you, but still 6.5 pounds. It's the best product that I saw down there that I was a believer in. And it's just like I said, angels singing, light bulbs going off everywhere, and everybody at the beach, I think, was really impressed with the product.
Hey, how's it going guys? Phil here, and this is a review for a portable pop-up beach tent. The tent comes packed in a 19-inch diameter nylon carrying bag and weighs just over 2 pounds. It has a zipper like a pouch. The instructions for setting up and putting away the tent are printed on a tag inside the bag so you can't lose them. The tent inside sets up in seconds. It literally pops open and just sits on the ground. Then you take the included 6 metal spikes and pin the strap loops down. There are 4 in the corners and 2 at the opening corners of the tent entrance. There are also 2 side pockets along the entire edge of both sides that you can fill with beach sand on a windy day to add some weight, or store some light items in them like flip-flops. The tent stands 3.5 feet tall, and the lounging area is 5 by 3.5 feet, 5 by 5 if you include the section outside the tent. The material is somewhat water resistant, so you shouldn't get too wet sitting on the sand or on the grass. But it's not completely waterproof, so the longer it sits in moisture, the wetter it will get. The tent is large enough to accommodate 2 adults lying down or in a seated position. It gives nice shade from the sun, and the vented back lets in air while preventing the tent from blowing away. The tent also packs away in under a minute. Just fold it in half again, and tuck in the 2 corners. Then stuff the seating area into the middle. Overall, this tent is extremely light and portable for the beach, picnics, or other outdoor events. The only thing I would improve is the quality of the pins, because they are somewhat malleable and easily get bent. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can ask me any questions in the comments.
Let me introduce you the WolfWise sun protection tent. Yeah, it's a beach tent, for example. In it is space for up to 3 until 4 people, and you have an instant sun protection. It's made of polyester, pop-up design, and portability. It pops up and folds down in seconds, no assembly required. Ultra lightweight construction allows for easy transportation with included carry-on bag. It weighs just 4.6 pounds and folds down to a travel size of 29.5 inches to 29.5 inches to 1.8 inches. This is, for this large tent, really small storage spaces. The tent is 86 inches long to 57 inches wide and 47 inches high. It provides a high-density Mac window with large entrance and full-size rear door to deliver 360 degrees ventilation for better dissipation of body heat, and it provides an ideal shade for your little boys when it has a moment of rest in the middle of the soccer game or baseball game at the court, or you go to the beach with your family. UPF 50 plus and water repellent. The water repellent polyester with taped seams keeps the inner shelter dry, and the silver coated tent surface reflects and absorbs sunlight to block up to 98% of the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays, which protects you from ultraviolet rays all the time if you use this tent. It has a durable construction. The tent is made of anti-tear 190T polyester for long-lasting performance. The frame is made of galvanized steel, which is not easy to break and protects against corrosion. Compared with other tents, nice and easy, that it is. Thanks for watching.
Hey, have you ever been on the beach and wished you had some shade? Well, today I'm going to show you 2 beach legal tents that you can use on the beach that's coming up right now. All right, this is the Sport-Brella and this is the Sport-Brella XL. Let me walk over here to kind of give you a perspective. You can see that tent is the Sport-Brella and that's the XL. The XL you want to get if you have a bunch of people hanging out on the beach or fishing with you, have a family, you probably want to go with the XL. Otherwise, the Sport-Brella is plenty for about 3 or 4 people. These 2 tents are phenomenal if you want to get out of the wind, get out of the sun, and just get in the shade, chill on the beach. We use them all the time, surf fishing, shark fishing in the winter. These are totally legal on the beach. I'm not sponsored in any way, just want to share these tools with you guys so that you can use them for your trips to the beach. So these 2 umbrellas are super simple to set up. What you're going to do is you're going to put the stake in the ground right there, and then you're going to put sand around the front and sand around the back. You just want to pay attention to the wind cycles to make sure that you're not going against the wind with these umbrellas because they will blow away. So great features with both of these umbrellas. They do have a zipperable window on each side that you can open up, and that's great, especially if you want to get some airflow in the hotter days. You can see there's one open there. You can open that one, get a nice cross breeze straight through the tent, and that will just help keep you cool in the hot days when you want to get out of the sun. Now in the winter, you'll probably want to keep them zipped up keep out of the wind. I've been on the beach in 20-degree weather overnight with this tent right here. Both these tents are phenomenal. You can use them in the summer. When it's hot, open the windows up and you got a nice breeze going through and you get out of the sun. These tents are great for families, especially with kids, to keep them out of the sun to get overexposed. Or if you want to take a nap, great place to get in the shade because there's no shade on the beach unless you bring it. Both of these umbrellas have a UPF of 50 plus, so you're definitely going to be protected out here, whether you're out with family having a good time on the beach or you're a dedicated surf fisherman trying to stay out of the sun.